I have a pathetic word to speak. If I'm preaching something to you, then the word goes to me first, and I have to be living it as well. So I truly live what I say. God be the glory. And you know what? God is sending real people of God to me, which is celebrities that lives what they really say, the Christian walk. And there's no way that I would let all that go, because these people is uplifting me, real people of God that love the Lord just like I do. And prior to that, you guys know that I was married to a white gentleman for, you know, a time. And you get accustomed to certain things, and I'm not looking at a race or anything like that. But there is just some men out there that really knows how to treat a lady. God be the glory. And I have not dated, in the past, even when I was younger, it was always white. I did not date many black gentlemen. When I did date some of them, it was not a very good, thing with them, some of them. And I love all people, I do. God be the glory. But I just want you guys to know a little bit about my background too, because if I don't never say nothing, then how will you know? God be the glory. And I have not dated many, no way, you know. But anyways, there's no way I would let it go to look back at something toxic that's not of God, no way, no devil in hell would stop me from going the right direction that I'm going now. There's no looking back. I'm not confused about anything. I'm very clear of thinking on everything, of the spirit of a person. It's not so much as the outer appearance, it's the spirit of the person that is living for Christ. God be the glory. And we can't judge a person on their outer appearance. God be the glory. Because it's what they doing for the Lord. The main thing is what they doing for the Lord is what's going to last. God be the glory. And I thank God for the people that he really is sent. I was shocked when I seen God that one of the celebrities, which Brandon, I was very shocked. And it was real. It was no counterfeit. And see, I would know it anyway, because anything toxic that comes in my life, I'm going to cut it off immediately, because I'm on a new level with God and I love the Lord and I'm going on with him. I could care less who monitor me from the past or whatever it is, because there's nothing they can do to me, because I'm living a different path. So I could care less about that. All that's behind me. I'm walking a new path with Christ, and I've been walking a new path with him. God be the glory. And I will not be tricked or be deceived by no counterfeits. So God had to take me through every bit of my training, and some of you other ones too. God will take you through it too. Some of you with the Christian walk, you'll know what's real and what's fake. We all go through the same things, but some things is different. Let me get that straight. The trials that we go through, God know what all of us can handle. And I thank God, first of all, for Jesus Christ. I thank God for using my sponsor, which is Devin. Go get Devin. He's truly a man of God, this young guy. Truly a man of God. God be the glory. And see, I'm lifting up the name of the Lord in him. Not him, but the God in him. Let me make that plain. Because, living it and letting God to continue to use him for his glory. God bless all of you up there. I just thought I would give that message, because like I said, you look at me and talk to me in person, it's going to be the same thing. There's nothing that's going to change about me, who I am in Christ. God be the glory, because I'm genuine, I'm real. I don't get on here and lie on media and all this and that and say I got all this and that. I'm real with what I'm doing here. As used to be in business, all of this, God be the glory.